Before I took this job, I was working in New York at WNET. And I had made the commitment to come to Washington, and it was bittersweet because I love living in New York. I love the work I was doing in that community. But I had made the decision that I thought I could perhaps make a difference working for PBS in Washington. I went over to Holy Apostle Soup Kitchen in New York, which is about 4 blocks from our station offices, and it's the largest soup kitchen in New York City. And a friend of mine had been doing some work there, and she wanted me to look at her project. And as I walked through the soup kitchen, a couple of the men recognized me. You know, if you spend any time in public television, people recognize you on the street, even without the phone number here. And it always sort of surprises me because I think it sort of fits with the whole, persona. But anyway, I had... I was walking through, and this one man in particular was just staring at me, and it actually unnerved me a little bit. And at first I thought he was confusing me with someone, but he just kept staring at me. And finally he said, "You, I've wanted to meet you. I can't believe you're here." And he said, "You're Channel 13." See, like New York was Channel 13. We can't call it, WNET. We keep calling it Channel 13, like you call it Channel 56. So Channel 13, he said, "You're Channel 13." And I said, yes, I am. And he said, "I have wanted to meet you for a very long time." And he said, "Because I have something that I've wanted to say to you." He said, I used to live up near Lincoln Center. He said, "I used to go to performances there a lot, and I used to travel." And he said, "But I've had some problems in my life, and now I live down here, and things haven't quite turned out quite right for me. But," he said, you are a window on the world I once had, and you have no idea how much you mean to me." I think about that man every single day, because believe me, when you work in public television, there are days when you think, boy, is this really worth it? And then I think of that man. And I tell that story not because I want to tell you what my own personal inspiration is, but because his story is really your story.